Good morning.
Good morning.
Um, Nico, let me know if you can hear the breathing and all that kind of stuff. I still haven't changed the mic here, but let me know, and then maybe I can move this around a little bit. So, how you doing, Jesus?
Good, good. How
How
was your
was
weekend?
the? I partied a lot, man.
Yeah?
I partied a lot
All weekend long?
all weekend long, bro.
And you don't feel any pain?
I mean, I drank a lot of water and I played a lot of beach tennis too.
All right. So the
Um,
remedy
yeah,
still works.
exactly.
All right, that's a good thing.
Exactly. Still works. You're going to ask me every single day and just wait.
Well, I'll leave it up to you to tell me when it stops working. That's all. I won't harass you.
All
I
right,
won't
everybody.
harass
Let's get cracking here on this new week. Good morning, everybody. We got one Iv, one IV. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning, JDV. Good morning, Hank Day, Romeo, Hank. Sorry, Romeo lives here. Les, buen dia, lost one. Buenos dias. As you can see, I'm still holding an overnight on a swing short of NVIDIA and SPY. Do not follow me yet because all you're going to get is preem erosion until the point at which they finally decide to sell this stuff. All right. Now, coming into this morning here, um, we don't really have much by way of gaps and everything, but if you take a look at this for solars, up a little bit, Nvidia up a little bit, the Tesla here up a little bit. An interesting name is CREV. Jesus, have you taken a look at this?
you. Yeah, I saw that on. I take a peek at the biggest gap ups in the morning, early morning. I saw that on there. What's the scoop there? What's going on?
They make carbon wheels, and it's an
Carbon
IPO.
wheel.
It's a SPAC,
Oh, SPAC.
and it doesn't have any shares. Like there's no shares outstanding, and there's no liquidity.
Hmm.
And there's no liquidity. I wouldn't trade this at all, but in case anybody is interested in that. So let's take a look at gold. Let's take a look at oil here. Gold is gapping down a little bit. Oil is up a little bit. If we take a look at crypto here, we can see BTC trading around 35. Ethereum a little bit stronger here, so I think you're going to get it kind of, start to see rotations here into the Ethereum names. As you can see, Solana here for the last couple of days is up 15%. Cardano here, it's got some pretty good moves here on the ERC20 tokens there. Now, as far as news coming out today, there's not really much econ data coming out today. We got jobless claims coming out on Thursday. Um, Other than that, man, I really don't see shit out here besides the fact that we're coming into a really overbought scenario. Everybody is showing this sort of overbought scenario on the indexes and a lot of other names. However, what usually happens is they drain people out. They keep kind of squeezing and squeezing and squeezing until people can't hold it anymore. And then finally you get that move back here. So you don't want to get caught too early, too soon. And again, don't short the motherfucking lows here. That's what we said in the morning meeting here in TradeSpace. Don't shorten the motherfucking hole right now. All right, Jesus, I'm gonna kick it back over to you for some noteworthy activity, man. What you got?
All right, cool. Yeah, I think you touched on it quite well there. A lot of times when you see this gap and go and leave people behind, uh, at the least, kind of like what Lucci was explaining, you get some stickiness where you got people who see the obvious overboard trying to catch the fade, and it's almost kind of like a grindy uptrend that continues until they wear out either side or there's some sort of headline, some sort of catalyst. But to Lucci's point, you probably get a very choppy, sticky sort of price action over the near term. A couple other elements probably apply to that as well. If you remember, we touched a little bit on, we're not big gamma guys here, but we were in negative S&P 500 gamma for, I think it was a couple weeks there, which the volatility, you get increased volatility, more movement. Now I think we had the largest gamma swing in the S&P 500 in quite a while. So we're deep into gamma positive territory now, which equates to that sticky price action. We could go over the details and why that happens on another at another time. So again, to Lucci's point, look for some sticky price action. Don't get caught chasing or shorting in the hole on a short-term basis. A lot of this stuff, honestly, guys, the last couple of weeks, and we touched on this on the Steamroom Sunday night webinar, there were a lot of positive things coming into this week. We were looking forward to this week specifically back 2 weeks ago. One, sweeper activity flow will start to clear up now that we're through the heart of earnings season. I think 490 out of 500 S&P 500 companies are done reporting. So the sweeper activity has a tendency to clear up each and every day now. We talked about that CTA systematic flow that was going to flip positive at this point in time. As you can see, I have it up on my screen here. This is from Goldman. You got some huge positive flow numbers now from these CTAs. They're buyers across the board. Again, going back to Lucci's point, that probably keeps a bid and that sticky price action where they buy the dips for the short term here. And another thing coming out of the heart of earnings season, on top of the flow improving, you get buybacks, which you go through a blackout period. Companies can't buy back their stock. That's up here on the top. Now that buyback blackout is in the rearview mirror. So companies can buy back their stock now. Many companies can, not all. And that's an added bid in the market. So you had a lot of positives lining up for this into this particular week, including seasonality, which I didn't even mention. The problem is the market did everything in 3 days last week to end the week, right? Me personally kind of road mapping things with the positive backdrop. I foresaw a possible grind by the dip situation where we grind higher to 4,400 SPX, possibly throughout the month. We did it in 2-3 days. So now this kind of throws a monkey wrench into things where I think you're probably better off trying to find alpha in names, possibly off earnings. You saw some laggards. A couple of guys in the room hit a nice trade on Friday in team. The stock was down big off earnings, and there was some buying there. They played into the dip. So, on a case-by-case, name-by-name basis, we might find some opportunities, but that 3-day rip last week took a lot of the juice out of the equation here. So, again, we'll see how the week progresses. Quiet week, not a lot of noise this week, unlike last week. One thing, Luch, again, this is above my pay grade. I'm not a bond guy, but a couple of people I know are watching the auctions early on this week, the bond auction again. I thought that kind of was on the back burner based off Yellen did last week, but there's some eyeballs on it. I think I posted a calendar. I'll post it again now in the room. Excuse me. So a bond auction is probably it this week as far as notable things to keep an eye on economically.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, bond auction has definitely been moving the markets lately here. Continuing over here, I guess you got some small movement here on that UPST. Jesus, your WeWork, there had some news on it this morning. It popped up to about $2 and then dumped.
This is my WeWork now. I like this.
Then dumped 50%. This fucking WeWork here.
That's not mine. I don't. When I thought you were going to do some positive reinforcements to WeWork, then I take ownership. I'm not taking any bearish ownership there. What happened? Got slammed after a pop?
I guess.
What the hell is the positive news anyway? What could be positive on WeWork?
I mean,
they're not going out of business tomorrow. Maybe in a couple of weeks. Is that what it was?
Royal Mac here saying was down 150K on Microsoft Friday. Oh well, just another day of the office. Royal Mac, big shout out, man, for calling that out and calling yourself out, man. We need more of that. And Royal Mac, we appreciate it, man. DKNG, somebody called this one out. Think called this one out. The DKNG. It's at recent highs from July. It's a big day. Eamon's here. Shout out to Eamon's here for anybody not following him on Twitter, man. Find him on Twitter. It's a great follow. Eamon's is saying the short is never easy.
Never.
And he is absolutely right. Probably why Jesus also does not short. ever.
Yeah. I'm not bashful to admit that it's again. That's not my. I can't tackle that issue. That's a tough one. Right? Short's a lot of patience, a lot of stabbing. Just you see how Lucci approaches things when he's short. It's something you got to feel out before. Got to have the patience, and you got to be wired a certain way, in my opinion.
Indeed, indeed.
What
One
are
minute
you
to the
doing with
open here.
your any interest in the snap that you've been so in love with of late?
I mean, it's going higher. It's going
I
higher.
know.
So it's just continue to look for pullbacks and try to hit the swing. And again, the best way to trade it is with the swing. So I held it in my daughter's account, and I hope she doubles her account off this. That's all I'll say.
Good.
And if I can do that with her account, then I can use that money too without telling her. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it
And
works
it's
in many ways.
and it's all good. Thomas is saying it's going higher in the DMs. Exactly. Um, I mean, I still don't use that thing at all here, but let's keep it moving here. So that Nvidia here, I will be watching off the open. I'll probably add a small 10 lot to my Nvidia off the open. And then remember, we still have the SPY and all this kind of stuff off the open. So down about 10K here off the open because of the gap. And we'll see how we rock for the day here. I'm going to wait off the open a little bit just to kind of smell this stuff, see what's going on, and then we'll go from there. Call out, what you got, guys. Let's see if this market actually wants to pull back. Somehow, I fucking doubt it. I doubt today's the day. But we got a long day, and it is Monday. Remember, premiums are going to be high too. So that means if you're going for longs, the longs are going to be harder too. So, just saying. Just saying. 436 already on SPY, which puts us at yesterday's high pretty much.
Looks like some buying right out of the gate. PLTR again.
Yeah, that PLTR had an interesting gap. Still trading 19. All right, let's load up our SPY here. And let's buy another 10 on the SPY there. And let's add another 5 on the NVIDIA here. On NVIDIA, I have the puts for this week, which may not be enough time. It really might not be enough time. NVIDIA here shoving off to the highs. PLTR, nice flop. Ruth Bridge talking about what do I think about PayPal's recent action. I mean, PayPal and Square, they needed a bounce, man. Square's earnings weren't that bad, so you could get some follow through here. Remember, let's take a look at the Netflix here. Now you notice like large cap names are going to start to get a little stuck. So where's the rotation going to go? And remember, Tesla has been weaker, so you might have a weird day on Tesla where they just move
Yeah,
into this
Tesla
one.
had a weird day Friday. Didn't participate at all.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So if we look at the 230 calls on Tesla, they already have 5,000 contracts traded, and it's trading about $3 here. You know what? And if I actually need a long to hedge this fucking short book. It might as well be Tesla. For now, I just kind of want to sit in the pocket here and just kind of wait and see what's going on. If you notice, NVIDIA here back to highs. This thing is not weak at all. Google here is red. Here comes your SPY. Small pullback. What do you guys got? AMD just went red. Eamon's is talking about. Yeah. Not enough sellers. Let's take a look at the banks here. Banks almost back to yesterday's highs. If we look at Goldman Sachs, 327, just having a sort of an inside morning here.
Problem is, everything feels like it's a chase, yet you can't envision much of a pullback to be worth it, right? It's kind of like
Right. Nice dump on that Tesla there from the highs. Snapchat here trading 1080. It was still just kind of holding.
But if we do get fades, maybe that'll loosen up some of the long intraday scalping opportunities.
Yo, so Natalia, we just gotta wait for the selling to come on the Fat Man here. That's it.
Man,
It's gonna take a while, man. By the way, take a look at that Melly. Remember when you had that buyer that came into the 1400s?
Paul, right? I thought he was nuts dishing out
You
all
remember
that for me.
that? You
And
remember
what do you
that
say?
kid?
It was up like 60%, right?
It was up
That,
60% by the end of the day on Friday. I mean, the stock's
gee.
up a little bit. I'm not sure if the guy is still up. I didn't flag the order. Do you remember which
This was
line it
on
was?
Thursday or Friday. What do you
It
remember?
was on Thursday.
Thursday. Shit.
And they bought a 1400, but I don't know for what expiration.
Yeah, me too. That's what I was asking. I already forgot what the hell he played.
Yeah, let me
I'm
take a look
sure
here.
somebody in the room dig it up
He
for
paid
us.
$20 and change for it. Yeah, they're trading about 32. Right, I think it's these 2 weeks out, but I don't know. That's the Melly there.
ABR, little put action. If I'm not mistaken, that's a REIT. Apple Boy Robert.
Apple boy Robert. Take a look at this Microsoft. People are calling it out in the live stream here. Take a look at this Microsoft.
Oh, man.
So you got a nice rotation here to this shit. Clouds here, maybe. Adobe here, by the way, is back to highs. Like nothing fucking happened.
Damn.
Like nothing happened. Meta here, they're talking about. Meta here, it's flat. Most of this shit is just flat.
Yeah, I can't look at these names anymore. I can't. I just can't.
Okay, you got a dump here on SPY. It's looking kind of interesting. I wouldn't short it, even though I'm about to.
You got to write a book or come out with Confessions of a Degenerate or something.
Ronch here is talking about some shit. I don't know if he's around, but he just said BA starting to fall. There was a shitload of Tesla put sweeps on Friday. He said
Tesla, yeah. Yeah, we were just saying it. Crazy action on Friday. Weird action.
take a look at this BA. Our boy Ranchero called it out. I mean, this thing's finally dumping here. You got about 3-4 points to the downside here. Maybe these are the Dow stocks. These are those big Dow components here that maybe they're pulling off of. Natalia, watch those numbers. As soon as you see that the fat man going red, you let me know. Check Nvidia here, fresh highs. Yeah, Ranchero, thanks for calling it out on the BA. It's just, what do you want me to do here? You want me to short this? Are you short this? Shit. What you want me to do here? What you want me to do? All right, you got another Nvidia pump here. I'm going to add 5 here on the high. 457 here. That's pre-market highs on the AMD, or sorry, the Nvidia. AMD here popping back too. Let's take a look at shop here. 61. Gold. Dollar. Tesla here back to highs. Yo, I really want like a long somewhere
To pair off a short type
to
thing.
pair off exactly.
Yeah.
450, almost 459 Nvidia here, guys.
God bless America. Fucking Nvidia.
Motherfuckers, bro. All right, pop back on the SPY there. Meta up
You
here.
still got Nvidia earnings. What is that? December? That's like the last one to report usually.
It's one of the last ones. Yeah, it's one of the last ones. Let's take a look at that. Apple 178 here. Remember, they reported earnings now. We're basically retraced the whole move from the earnings. All right, if you take a look at these casinos here, these casinos coming back up. Yo, supposedly that F1 racing shit is going down in Vegas, man. Not like the week after that I'm there.
Which is? What is?
That F1 racing shit.
Oh, yeah. That's a big deal, right?
Yeah.
You can hang around for it or what?
I don't know, man. I was sitting here thinking about it. Has anybody been to the Eye in Las Vegas? The new shit?
Oh, the Sphere, right? That thing?
The Sphere.
Sphere. Yep. Ranchero has.
Yo, Ranchero, which seats should I look for in the Sphere? I mean, there's 18,000 seats in there. 459 Spy. Tesla here, you got breaking out. I'm going to buy some Tesla. I got to hedge this fucking long here. I mean, sorry, the short somehow. In reality, the better trade is long Nvidia. Highs, Natalia? Amazon, yep. Amazon highs here. Natalia's calling it out. I mean, again, fat man.
Fat man, my ass.
Any seat besides section 100. Ah, Natalia, that's our sign, all right? That's our sign. Once these things give up, yeah. No, not right now. We're just saying like what to watch.
Looks like you got some Bumble put selling into earnings weakness. That's the dating
Oh,
app.
Jesus, you
Or
on?
whatever.
Are you on that shit? Are you on that shit? You on Bumble
Hell
still?
no. Bumble?
Yeah, Bumble.
No, I didn't even know Bumble was around. What's the other one? What's the
Tinder,
popular one? Match, right?
Match, or Tinder. Tinder's the other one.
Tinder. I thought Tinder was the gay side. Tinder's both.
That's what is the name of it? It's what's the gay one? Somebody know? Grinder, Grinder. Of course, Bruce would know what it is.
Grinder. Oh
Shout
shit!
out to
I never heard
shout out
Grinder.
shout out to Bruce ghosting in here. Um,
Posting. Shit. Yeah, Bumble. I like the CEO. That's what's her name. She's got like 6 first names with Wolf in it. She's from Utah.
Utah, huh?
You know who she is. She was the next coming of female big shots,
Oh,
and
for real?
then Bumble got destroyed. Wolf something. She started out of a dorm room.
Huh?
Yeah, yeah. Google her. You'll like her. Yeah, I know she's your cup of tea.
My cup of tea. All right.
Yeah, I know how you operate. You got some bull flow for earnings. What are these? November monthly 29s.
November monthly 29s. All right, so
They
they're coming in on a dip here. That's an
yeah, they
interesting idea.
report they report on the 9th.
That's an interesting idea. We got anything on the Momo scanner here popping up?
Nah, I
Nothing yet.
wouldn't think so.
What
Nah.
about these Nvidia puts that somebody just bought? Can you take a look at
There's
those?
Nvidia calls going off too with it. I don't know what they're doing over there.
Hmm.
Let me see. Nvidia, you got weekly calls, and those puts were what? Monthly puts? It's kind of
I
mixed.
mean, no, they look like weekly puts.
Oh, weekly puts. Yeah, well, there you go. Even worse. Oh, these names are so disgusting.
Yeah, man. No, for
You know,
real.
just I mean, it's ridiculous.
Chris, how you looking on that VIX here? Still no movement on that VIX?
Nah,
Still no
that is
movement on that VIX?
dead as a doornail. Well, you got VIX a little green today, but it got smashed. VVIX a little green today, so maybe hinting of a little rinse coming. I wouldn't, nothing major, just a little rinse. But all the air came out of VIX in 3 days. It was unbelievable. That 3 day move of tail risk coming off and rally squeeze in equities was absurd. I mean, you got a little put action, but nothing really noteworthy here. And Neo, Bumble looks like they're selling those puts. What are
Ron
these?
Cheryl said he was short Boeing and Tesla.
You're sure everything. Ranchero was a grumpy son of a gun at his age.
All right, I I did exactly what I told y'all not to do. I just shorted the hole. Again, do
Yeah, but you
not
kind
follow.
of paired off, aren't you? Oh no, not anymore.
I dumped my Tesla because this thing just dumped out.
Ah,
Nice dump on that Nvidia. They won't move. They're too far out of the money, and there's no juice there.
this is not updating.
Natalius, you see how fast those numbers changed. All right, so let's queda un pendiente. I gotta run to the bathroom.
Okay, is this updating? I think it is. IYR real estate was the top sector, best performing sector on the week last week. Was real estate. BTNR, that's earnings tomorrow. TTD earnings 11.9. You got some puts. Tom David for earnings. TTD weekly 75 puts, catches earnings by a day. They report on the 9th, which is Thursday, I guess. What else we got here? Kind of blah right now. That's what we got. VIX up 46 cents over 15.37. 15. Is that unbelievable? 15. What a bath. Look at that. I think we're hearing Lucci take a piss live on television right now. Oh, no? Oh, I thought I heard some whistling in the wind. Snow, December 1st, 145 puts. Snow. What do you pay?
No.
Oh, they dished out some wood there. Earnings 11.29 snow. So it does catch earnings. About 200, a little over 200 in there, snow. Puts.
It's in reference to that snow. This thing never really rallied with the market.
No, right? I was looking at a couple of them last week. Let me see. It rallied a little bit though, right?
Yeah.
It,
What's going on? What's going on
what?
with these treasuries? Nothing. Treasuries are just kind of dead here.
It's a lot of blah out there right now. It is early. A lot of blah.
Banks here slowly reversing, but again, can't short the lows.
Yeah, you're right. Snow didn't really rally much.
Okay, Ron sent me where to sit for
Sphere.
the shit. Yeah, I got
Wait,
it.
who are you going to see? You too? The same shit that everyone's, or somebody different there?
I have no idea. I just want to go. I just want to go check it out.
Got you. Yeah, you two were there. I think that's who Ron Churro saw. Ron, you two. I wonder if anybody new is playing there yet.
Banks here kind of selling. Maybe I can take a clip on this BAC. I'm kind of chicken shit though. That Tesla is weak. It's got a gap to probably about a couple more points here. Point and a half.
Tesla. Yeah. I mean, it looked bad on Friday, which was really strange considering how strong everything was.
Airbnb is at 120. It's looking weak. Airbnb is another name that never rallied.
Interesting. Look at XLE with a nice healthy put suite. Sheesh.
Wow, I got a check from American Express for $66.
Oh, we're half skis on that check, right?
I mean, what do you want to do? You want to get some Chipotle?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Look at the size of this XLE put suite.
Let's take a look at that. XLE put suite.
Yeah,
That's
look,
energy.
I'm posting the details right now. Look.
Damn, son.
God. That's a mammoth. That's 11 million, my friend.
Wow.
That's no typo. 11.5 million. March 80 puts.
March 80 puts for
Christ
next year.
almighty. Wow. That's what I have to say about that. Wow.
Okay. When do we hit that TT2? Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna get excited about this shit.
Oh, that's Steve Madden with a put buyer. That thing's still around. Shoe. Where's our boy? What's his name? Maybe give us inside information. Shoe reports on 11.8. That's why it's catching flow.
These guys talking about this Steve Madden. What is the Steve Madden stock?
Shoe. SHOO. It just caught a put sweep for earnings.
Can't even find my fucking mouse here. Shoe. Shoe.
Shoe fly. Don't bother me.
Eli Lilly. Take a look at the Eli Lilly.
Eli Lilly. Strong, yeah.
All right. You know what? I got nothing.
What are you doing now? You got another point here? Let's hear it.
I got nothing. I got my swings, shorts,
Oh.
and overall here, I got nothing.
Nah.
So I'm gonna wait.
No, nothing out there yet. I mean, you got that XLE put sweep right there. Obviously, that's kind of a dent.
Trying to figure out why. Like what?
That could be the
tensions in the Middle East just are fine.
Oh, that's a good call. Or a recession trade or protection for recession if they own energy names.
Huh.
But good call, Middle East ceasefire.
Right.
That's a good call. Yeah, they haven't been doing. It's been really sporadic, random in the energy namespace. MPC was like at new high. Chevron got blitzed, kind of scattered between bullish and bearish action. Not clean at all.
Chevron still it still hasn't rallied. Where is that EMPH? What a piece of shit.
Boy, what's that doing today? Oh, by the way, the ENPH action did add and was pretty clean from those OI ads. Here, I'll post it just in case you guys didn't see it this morning.
From last week?
Yeah. They were buying Jan calls, 70s and 80s. So they got time.
Red and black. Yo, you right, man. They're not going to give it up. They're not going to give it up.
Oh.
And then every tick down, we're gonna look at it like, oh my god, this means
yeah. That's what happens, right? Well, it's sometimes you catch news or something and it helps, but without that, it gets like really sticky. And the whole gamma dynamics at play now, you know how that works, right? So now the market makers buy weakness and sell strength to hedge. You understand?
Right.
So they're buying weakness and selling strength. That creates that stickiness. Still said, Lucci, what I mean, don't start selling options. Don't crack the seal.
I mean, it's a good day to do it.
See that? He beat you before you could even blurb it out. He knew. He knows you well. So
I'm about to hit my broker up right now.
He knows you all too well.
It ain't it.
TTD. You
You
got
can
some
tell
more
by the action.
for earnings. It again
Ain't
might
it?
help create some downward momentum intraday if you're looking to scalp a short.
Buy
Um,
weakness, sell strength to hedge. Yes, absolutely. Jeff knows. You see, you know, and your name is Jeff, so Jeff knows.
huh?
You didn't
Oh,
get
you're talking to me.
you didn't get my little pun right there.
You talking to me?
No, man, I'm talking to Jeff
Oh,
Knows. His name is Jeff Knows.
Jeff knows.
Yeah, Jeff Knows, like Jeff
Nose
knows,
like nostril or like bow nose?
like Bo knows.
Bo knows this, yo, Bo knows that. No, Bo knows that. Because Bo can't rap.
Somebody's saying they're taking SEDG long. I actually like that trade. I was thinking about doing the same thing on EMPH, but I'm not gonna fucking do it.
Oh, the solar, that's solar too, right? That's EDG. N phase is considered solar though? Is that what it is? It's a solar name?
Yeah, yeah,
Ah, I hate the fucking solar names.
yeah. They trade so poorly, man.
Yeah, they just, I'm not, I don't like solar stuff.
All right, I got Ron here. Text me again. See what this Herb is doing. He said please don't get long ENPH again. Alrighty. Silvers, what do you got, man? And again, when I say silvers, I'm talking about some of the traders in the steam room.
I think Still's playing for sticky price action. He's got one of those combos on it, I think.
Right. And again, once you join the steam room here, you'll get access to a nice community of traders with all different styles, where we all learn from each other, because there's always something to learn. The office is actually quite packed today. Jesus.
Yeah, what's going on there? You got some event or something?
I don't know. People just want to fucking trade here, bro.
Ah, people, that's it. See, the winter's here. Oh, you're in Puerto Rico. What the fuck am I talking about?
Puerto Rico. Oh.
Puerto Rico.
Check out this Melly here. Take a look at it. It's down about 20 here. So you got a nice pullback here on the Melly.
Yeah, that's an upside niner Melly on Friday. So could take a little breather.
So they hit that same line again there. NVIDIA, the 445s there. Can you take a look at those?
Yeah. Let me pull. Hold on. Where is it? NVIDIA. Slow down. There's so much shit out here. I got to sit through. Hold on.
Yep.
That's breath. You got a little breath deterioration going on.
3 minutes to the top here. We'll get the Canada IPG Purchasing Manager Index for October. No estimate price was 53.1.
Yeah, you don't have any economic data of importance here. Hold on. NVIDIA, what line is that? The 440s?
445.
Oh, 445s. Hold on.
Yeah.
445s, 380.
380. So they're paying $3.80 for it?
Yeah, they paid $3, but it looks like some of the 440s are hitting the bid. I don't know if they're rolling. You understand? It's messy.
It's messy. So they ain't.
Yeah. So I can't see what the hell they're doing. For sure.
Yeah. Guys, again, we just got proof. Everybody, we just got proof. Shorting the lows is not the move.
Yeah.
I know you want the short. I want it too. Good God. Jesus knows I want that shit. John Smith is in the BA short, I guess, with Ranchero here. 193 on that BA is looking pretty good. I'm not going to short it in the whole year. Let's take a look. Let's do a little walk around the club here. We'll start with that Boeing here, 193. Obviously, Boeing had a huge move back up to 200. I think it's a great swing short up around here. Obviously, if you can get over $200, swing the shit short. you take a look at SPY here, SPY can't break down. No surprise. Take a look at some banks here. GS down a little bit, BHC down a little bit, but nothing crazy. Amazon, one of the stronger names today. If you take a look at Amazon and Microsoft, two strong names here. If we look at NVIDIA here, NVIDIA can't break down. AMD can't break down. Let's take a look at the pins in the Snapchat here. You got a small fade on the pins.
1 minute to the Canada IV Purchasing Manager Index for October. No estimate price.
That's Canadian economic data. For some reason, they get really excited about it. I don't know why, but they get really excited about it. RCM is a cheap shit.
Ip, are you there? Can you talk to Ip? Where you at? This guy in front is with the fridge. Oh wow! Oh wow!
For solar, that looks like all the solar stocks, I guess, are weak this morning.
Ranch has rolled his BA puts already into next week's. That's typical Ranchero status.
Typical one Charles status.
We love
Eli
that.
Lilly up 17. You mentioned that earlier, right? LLY.
Eli Lilly up 17, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Look at that Eli Lilly. It's interesting there. Guys, if you got some names here that you want me to take a look at for you, I will go ahead and do that because I'm not doing shit here. Let's take a look at that Apple. Remember, Apple was one of those names that hasn't really come back yet. So let's take a look at Coinbase. Somebody's yelling it out here at the office.
What's Bitcoin doing? Anything special? Nothing, right?
Let's take a look at BTC right now.
Oh, it's up. I thought it was down. It was down. It must have turned here.
Even just speak Spanish. I can't be the only gringo in here.
35.2 on the BTC. So BTC is moving up here.
Yeah, it was down. Now it's moving, pushing green. You got U.S. Steels. U.S. Steels. I made it plural. U.S. Steel X up a little bit again this morning. People are waiting for a buyout there. Apple, some cheap protection, 60 grand. Well, no improvement of the flow yet, but we're only a half hour in. Definitely a lot of stuff hitting bids out there so far. A lot of stuff. Speaking of Bitcoin, you got that Mara catching a little play. They report on the 8th. So they report this week, MARA, Bitcoin proxy.
Nice program lower. You're going to see that. You're going to see that. You're going to see that a lot on SPY. You're going to see that a lot where they're just fucking with people now. You know what? I don't have to do anything, and I do not want to fuck up my last week's performance. So I am going to sit here.
Oh, the new and improved Lucci.
Please. First of all, he's old, so that takes care of the new, and then improves. All I'm doing is cycling back to some other version of myself. Therefore,
well, that's good. That's good. That's a good thing.
Somebody's talking about Dollar General here. This stock's been beaten down. Look at this piece of shit, too.
Is that lower or higher? Oh,
higher.
Maybe there's some rotation into these things. You know, these are recession plays.
Trend Trader is talking about, or Trader 00 is talking about bonds struggling today. Should we read into it at all? I don't think so.
Bonds? Oh, just bonds in general?
Yeah,
He's talking about, I don't see anything as far as tightening is concerned that we need to worry about yet.
And then, guys, when you look at this SPY program down, do not short the low.
Do not short the low. Do not. You got a little more. Oh no, never mind. There's Apple calls and puts coming in. Let me tell you something. If these fat man names are going to lead us out of this correction, we are effing dead. So let me just share that with you, okay?
Why do you say
If you
that?
get, because they're not. They're so crowded. We're done past that. The rest of the market's got to catch a bid and see rotation. Otherwise, we're going right to where we were a week ago.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
It was all good just a week ago. Jose is saying, Lucci, do you prefer SPY to Q or do you flip flop depending on the day and how either behaves? I'm always flip flopping, bro. Even in my life, I'm fucking flip flopping. Wynn's having a pretty decent day, man. Some of these casinos having a pretty decent day here.
Any particular reason or rotation? Is that
Maybe
some? Oh, wait, Win reports. What did they report? They're reporting, I think, Win, because I remember it caught a little bit of action. Win
maybe,
report this week on the
maybe
9th.
maybe they know that Lucci's about to be in Vegas.
Lucci's about to make a deposit. Hey, y'all.
Bitch.
Yeah, they casinos have some life to them. Jan 155, Roku. That's cheap shit.
Trader here is talking about ARC here. Remember, ARC had a fucking smoking couple days. So small pullbacks is what you're going to see off the highs. If you guys want to trade this, short the rips. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Oh, by the way, we didn't even touch on it this morning because there was other shit that I just wanted to share about the positioning stuff. But on the bottom left corner of my screen, you see that squeezometer.
yeah,
That's as hot as we usually see it. That's got a 7 hand. So it's telling us 70% of the tactical traders out there are bullish. And that's where the further upside seems to find trouble.
right.
So that's another thing we got going against us here. But that should come, no surprise off the rip last week.
Nah, man, this ain't it. I'll tell you right now, this ain't it. This ain't it. The short, that is.
Man, I don't think anything's it right now. VVIX up a little bit. Sometimes that'll provide some early clues. Keep an eye on that, even if we chop around. If it catches a bid. But nothing really major going on there yet.
Don't short the lows, Coop. Don't short the fucking lows, Coop. This ain't it. We can tell this tape. It ain't it.
The VIX up a little bit, but pretty much a dead heartbeat. Look at that. What the fuck is that? It looks like literally like a dead heartbeat. NVIDIA, some more of those 445 puts. Here, let me post a line so you guys can see what's going on there. Like the other fat man names, a lot of stuff hitting bid in these big names this morning on both sides. So it could be just moving around.
You know what I'm going to do?
Wow.
I'm going to get a lotto hedge on SPY today.
Wait, lotto hedging what? Calls or puts? What are you talking about?
Calls. And I'm going to buy the lows. So where I would usually short the lows.
I see what you're doing. I'm
going to fucking buy it.
445 puts a little bit more NVIDIA. But you can see on the active lines I posted there, 455 puts. They're hitting a bid on a chunk of those. 450 puts, hitting bids.
In a fight between Zuckerberg and
You see what happened to Zuckerberg?
no,
How
what
old is
happened?
Zuckerberg? How old is he?
I don't
How
know,
old
like
is she?
39.
Okay. He thought he was in his prime. And next thing you know, he's posting a picture laid up in a hospital bed with his leg hanging, dangling in the air.
Oh shit! What happened? Let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Okay.
What happened? All right. So let's look at the latest martial artist sparring session sent him to the operating table. Meta
There you
platform
go.
CEO in mixed martial arts. Nico.
40 doesn't play games, my friend. It's no joke.
Man.
You know how? You know that comedian, the black guy? He's all over the place. He's not Chappelle like, but he's in a lot of movies. He blew out his shit both knees. Did you see that? What happened to him?
No.
He had a whole rant. He was in tears about turning 40 that he can't do the shit he used to do anymore. You should watch that.
Meta tore my ACL sparring and just got out of surgery to replace it.
Heart. Thank you, Kelman. Damn, Kelman, your money. Hart.
I mean,
You know Hart? Luch?
Hart? No. No. Who the hell is that?
The actor, the comedian, the black guy, Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Mm-hmm. Kevin Hart.
Yeah. Yeah.
You saw what happened to him?
No. What happened?
His boy was talking shit that he's faster than him. And Hart used to be quick in his prime. He said, yeah, let's go. We'll race right now. Right? So he thought, whatever, I'm still in good shape. He raced his boy. He blew out both kneecaps in a wheelchair. He ended up.
Wow.
Okay, just running straight line.
I'm gonna buy these lows down here. So what you're saying, Jesus, is that
what I want you to do is when you get a chance, well, kidding aside, not now, market's up or whatever. Google Hart rant about 40-year-old breakdown, whatever. He was in tears about talking about 40. He can't do what he used to do.
So
that's all. Just listen to him. Don't even listen to me because I know you don't take me serious. You know what I mean?
Are you trying to like foreshadow some shit?
No, you'll see.
Trying to tell me
he gets his point across there. He's literally in tears.
Huh? He's in tears.
He's literally in tears with his son there. Telling you the story that he just was. He wanted to race his boy. He knows he's faster, and he blew out both knees just racing his boy.
Okay, I'm gonna keep buying these dips here on SPY, but I'm also
running back. Oh, Ridley, really? I didn't even know that, Joe.
Because if we can't break down here, we're gonna fucking rage.
He thought he was gonna beat a running back in a race at 40, whatever. And Ridley's got up there too, but Ridley was a beast. This is this TAL so far out of the money. Oh, these are leaps. That's that China online education name we spoke about in the past a few times. The two of them, EDU and TAL, they're buying leaps, but 100%, over 100% out of the money, the 20s.
SPY is still green, only about 2 handles here now. We are almost, or at least it looks like it. Amazon here doesn't even look like it's coming back. Hutch is saying ADD is increasing. Natalia is starting to look better. VIX.
VIX back at flea market highs.
little SPY protection trickling in. Affirm, I think they report this week. AFRM, you actually got some April call buying.
Yeah, let me see what happened to that UPST. UPST faded out.
D-Dog, some protection for earnings. Got some interesting names reporting this week. Keep an eye post earnings for trades. D-Dog.
350 decliners to 150 on the SP 500. So your ADD, your breath numbers here starting to look shittier. So
Yeah, breath, you have some deterioration. By the way, another name, Luch, that didn't bounce at all. D-Dog. This thing's been sick for a while now, too.
D-Dog.
No bounce. Holy shit. How did this thing bounce at all?
Data dog. What do you got over there? You trading anything?
No, give me what should I trade? Tell me.
I
Give me
don't know,
some.
man. No, I'm just trying to see.
You don't have any penny stocks or something I could load up on and roll the dice? I need
Let's see what happened to that
2
CRV.
to 10. 2 to 10.
CREV back to trading at about 150, 152. It is halted here at the moment. It opened up at around 200.
And that's a SPAC, you say, right?
That is a SPAC. That is a SPAC. Fresh lows on that NVIDIA here. I wouldn't get too fucking. I'm gonna go ahead and buy more SPY calls down here. Nice scalp.
What happened there?
Nice scalp though. I like that you took it off.
You got to be kidding me. Fucking the security things now. Aren't they annoying, the security things with the accounts? They got to text you, email you. Now this fucking thing's got to text me to my other phone that I don't have here. Stupidity. DHI earnings tomorrow. DHI, the home builder. You got some protection here for the weekly 115s. DHI.
It's 11 o'clock and it smells like sesame chicken in here. I swear to God, traders are
Nowhere near 11 o'clock.
Degenerates traders. Let's eat sesame chicken for breakfast.
Yeah. Those young kids, they eat ice cold pizza they left out from the night before. They're worried about sesame chicken.
With ants all over it.
Yeah. With beer and ants all over the place.
And you really don't have a great opinion of these youngins.
What?
You really don't have a great opinion of these youngins.
Nah, we were all there. I'm not taking shots at them. I'm just saying they don't give a shit about what the hell they're eating.
You're definitely right about that. Tobias is saying, is short Korean short selling ban adding watered down fuel on Tobias? Did you, Jesus, there's an ETF. There's a 3 times ETF that we were looking at this morning. It was the Korean one. It was KORU. KORU. KORU.
I didn't even know there was a levered Korean one. Holy shit.
Levered Korean, South Korea, and the thing went from 5.5 to about 8 and a quarter.
Wow. Yeah, I see that. So that let me see something. There's something behind that Korean short.
Yes.
There's no Korean.
Yes.
It can't be a short band. It can't.
You're right. Yeah, it doesn't seem big enough.
No, for what? The market. I mean, the market's not great, but it's not no crash mode or anything. There's got to be something to it. You know, I know it caught fire. That news over Twitter and all, but you know, you don't hear the logistics. Anybody have a link or something to it?
All right, you got a pop here on SPY. I'm going to take some of this off. Remember, we scalped the low there, so that was a nice little scalp.
The ticker's KORU on that
KORU. I'm going to hold till 435.5 here. That was that first program down. For the rest of it, I sold half, but that was a nice scalp. Anybody who took that, remember, scalp. Keyword scalp. Anybody who's holding here, don't do that to yourself. Mario here saying breakfast used to be prior day leftovers before modern breakfast meals. Well, thank you for that piece of history, Mario. Why don't you give me something to fucking trade, bro? Let's see what else we got. Thinking high update tests. John Smith is going ahead and hold. Well, I'm holding with you. It's just I covered half.
Oh, the piece though.
Um,
Fubo puts. Fubo puts. The hell are they buying puts? What was that? $2? $3?
Nitric here saying, didn't SEC ban the SS during GFC? Market went from 120 to 72 months after the rule. Exactly.
Yeah, but exactly. But we don't know if it's legit.
So
Give me a link.
that didn't save anything. Aaron is saying, I like the scalp buy short here. Hit it, bro. Hit it. Hit that shit. Hit that shit.
Maybe just naked short banning. Some shit like that.
Could be. Let's take a look at that. Amazon. Amazon almost back to highs. Microsoft here almost back to highs. So to me, nothing changed here. The only thing is they're kind of making Nvidia look weak when it's not. In fact, buy it.
It's a trap.
In fact, fucking buy it. Goldman here. Right. So some of the banks here are just seeing some weakness. Rightly so, after such a move. Did you end up taking your Lennar?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I saw it.
It looks like it looks dead.
Yeah, it's dead.
Guys, the Lennar here. I mean, obviously, past 4 days, real estate has had quite the move.
Microsoft Jan 360s in a sweep.
Hold on, let me check out what Matt's saying. We're having issues with the stream. Oh, wow, okay.
It was like the strongest stock in the market, guys.
We're having issues with the stream. All right, guys, you guys are lucky today. You guys know why you're lucky today?
Right.
You guys know why you're fucking lucky today? Is that we're having some tech issues here, so we're gonna go for another 40 minutes free for you guys today. Let us know if you're actually gonna stick around for another 40 minutes, or we'll just cut it off. But we are gonna go for another 40 minutes here. We could, because we're having some tech issues here. All right, so it looks like everybody is in favor. Powell testimony Wednesday. Yes, Powell is speaking on Wednesday. Bruce is saying we have not had long day stream. Well, we have in the steam room. So get your ass over there. If you're too cheap, well, shut the fuck up. Jordan is saying, is there an option for another hour? Yes, absolutely. And you know what that option is? Nico, tell him what he's won.
DXCM. Dexcom. I like healthcare.
You know what? I'm tempted to buy another 100 lot of these spy calls, actually. You know, and then really fucking hedge my shit here. I got 200 of the spies here. Let's just go for the half here, 435 and a half.
And what are you short, by the way? What's on the other side?
I have swing short spy and swing short Nvidia.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. So all I'm doing is just covering my position here, more or less. So I'm making a little couple dollars here and there here.
Yeah, but you're covering it in the stickiness here, and then if you see something change, you can unwind it. That's not a big move. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, I'm going to take another half off here at the half, 435 and a half, so I got 100 left. Microsoft high of day, no surprise, Hutch, no surprise.
Yeah, you got Microsoft seeing a little bit of flow. Here's some spy calls now. What are these
There you
for?
go. There you
November
go. Let's take a look at those.
7th, 439s.
That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow.
30 cents.
Tomorrow.
400
Dude,
grand.
but they dropped $500,000 on that shit, bro.
Look, 14,000 plus in the sweep.
Guys, by the way, this is information that you will have access to all the time during the day. Great flow updates and changes, shifts in sentiment in the market that can happen at any time.
Meta just popped to new highs of the day.
That order is very interesting. Coop, somebody bought $500,000 of 439 tomorrow for SPY. You know what I'm saying? That's
cover my golden sack put from Friday.
Let's see what that sweep looks like here.
it's good. It's good. Atta boy.
Only being down 227 with the trade.
Atta boy.
Still have like
Now we wait here because this looks like trash, bro. This looks like trash. Anybody who held those spy calls there, remember, just take it and go. Aaron here is looking for retest of the lows, about to close this short scalp. Neo looking at Mercedes for sponsorship. Is that right? Is the stock doing well off of that? You go. Nah. Doesn't look like it. Now, again, look at that SPY retrace. Hilarious.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. I love that. I love that. All right, so now I'm going to gut my SPY calls. So now I'm back to my long swing short. And now I'm just sitting. Scott is saying, dumb question. I used to subscribe to Steamroom a while back. What is a subscription for live trading? Well, again, we just do this free live trading. And inside the Steamroom, it is all day streaming. Okay? So here you're getting a free look into the Steamroom and some of the tools that are in there. And usually we finish in about 40 minutes or about an hour.
What kind of orders that?
And we move over to the Steamroom. All right, so you're getting this for free, and you're also getting a discount trial membership for $8. That'll give you 2 weeks. Fucking stupid not to. You want to know a dumb question? That's a dumb question right there. Could I do this? Very dumb question. John Smith is saying, I see they try to paint inverse head and shoulders. Barbershop is saying, how often do these sweeps pay out? I get trapped by these big option flows. Okay, but again, Barbershop, they are not alerts. These are not alerts. Jesus, you wanna slap some people around on this one?
Do I have the energy though? Here's another question. Now, you think about it, we're not following one player who's in the option market. These are a group of aggressive players that we're following play options on a day-to-day basis, right? Some guys are buying calls, some guys are buying puts. What we're trying to do is sift through, what I'm doing is sifting through all that action to isolate the cleanest, most aggressive activity that we can pick up on, okay? And when we start to see pattern buying, right? We start to put pieces of the puzzle together. We see some sort of pattern developing, an aggressive player taking a position, and it's clean action. If we like the setup, that results in an actionable trade, right? So there's a lot more to just size orders coming in. If you just want size orders or some scan, this is probably not good marketing advice on our end. You can go elsewhere a lot cheaper, probably free, and get some scan that's going to just post large option bets. Okay? The majority are probably not bets. They're probably useless. You lose your money right quick, and you move on to something bigger and better in the future. Okay? But what we're doing, the reason you pay for the Steamroom is for me to sift through the information, pick out the cleanest pile of action, put it on your plate, and you got other traders like Lucci, Sill, and everybody else in the room who are trading around that action. You understand? Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Makes sense, no?
Absolutely. All right. As you can see, SPY is blah. And if you notice, there's no more sellers really on that NVIDIA there. John is saying, Lucci, what's the trade idea behind NVIDIA? Short against 457 and the 70 target 445 and under. I mean, if that's your trade, great, go for you. Me, I'm just looking for some sellers to show up. If they don't show up, all I'm going to get is evaporating premium here. So, fuck do I know? I just saw that UVXY. VIX here, new fresh lows, man.
That's push the banks might be fake.
Fresh lows. Yeah, if they start picking up these banks, I would imagine here market starts to look a little bit cleaner.
Expect that you get both these bids. Watch these banks.
Yo, Natalia. I guess she's gone. Elite
That's the strongest bank lately.
strongest
This is
GS.
exactly the
And
stickiness
lately in the last 4 or 5 days.
we were
GS.
talking about earlier. VFS puts.
Oh, VFS.
That's the Korean EV player, or whatever the hell it is.
VFS.
Is that thing still going south, VFS? Oh, it had a little rally. Boom. Everybody puts right into that rally one right quick.
Yeah, pretty much. It's trading $5 here. Goldman at lows. Got that Lennar. These are
Goldman
some
at
of the.
It is nothing on the anything on the momentum. Probably not, right? Nope, nothing. Look, there you go. You want momentum? There's your signal of momentum. Got's angul.
That's another great indicator there, guys. By the way, this momentum scanner is a new tool that that we went ahead and built for you. It basically just gives you a good idea on, hey, you guessed it, fucking momentum. So if we see 3, 4 sweeps in a row on a particular name, that's enough momentum to get behind and to really start thinking about trading. So that's more of an alert, by the way. That's more of an alert. So if you guys are looking for those alerts here, those are your actual alerts to actually, take a look at a particular name and then figure out where you want to shoot, because you're going to get a reference price that goes along with that alert, and yeah, let's take a look at it. Right, so you get a reference price, you'll get the side, you'll get the symbol, of course, and then you get the time. So again, over here, as you're looking at flow, if you see tons of SPY sweeps coming in, tons of Q sweeps coming in, which we see a lot, it's a nice place to start taking some momentum style trades. Anyways, let's take another walk around the club here. The Meta, if you could take a look at it, Meta is at highs a couple of days ago. Amazon still looking pretty damn strong. If you take a look at the Google here, Google's into that gap. Kind of an interesting place.
Google.
Yeah. Take a look at Apple and Microsoft. Microsoft's obviously the stronger one out of the pack.
Yeah, Microsoft. Yeah.
Let's take a look at the Airbnb. Airbnb failed that move from yesterday. Airbnb looks weak, really weak. Would I take it short? I don't know. Typewriter.
Did they report yet, Airbnb?
Airbnb did report.
Oh, they reported.
Wait, did they report? Yeah, I thought they did.
I don't remember. Let me see. Where the hell's there? Yeah, they reported. Airbnb. Are those earnings legit in Airbnb? Damn.
Nvidia, nice pop.
Nvidia to me looks like a fucking long. I don't care what you got to say to me. That shit's going higher.
Looks like they're buying. Looks like the most active lines in the 460s.
You know what right now, Silvers, what the smartest thing I could do? You want to know what it is, Jesus?
What?
Call my broker. Get them to open up the sell side.
No.
Puts against my position.
Yeah, but you see, knowing your luck, there'll be an exogenous event headline, and you know what I mean? There it goes. And then you're going to regret it. There's no guarantees. I mean, listen, everything points to stickiness. We touched on that before the market opened. But there's no guarantees.
I got a strong flow.
Yeah.
TH, they report this week. Beyond seeing some activity, they report this week. Looks like a continuation again, mostly earnings names seeing the bulk of the action.
John is saying Nvidia is short until reclaim 457.70 and hold Nvidia is short. John, listen, let me tell you what it's not. Okay, even if it is a short, you ain't gonna make no money. So where does that leave you? Cattled, cattled.
Cattle.
That's what the dude said in
I like that. Cattle. Who?
you remember the guy with the British accent in Ocean's 11? That means if we
Oh,
intend to
oh.
do this job in Reno, then we're in Barney. And everybody's looking at him like like he's crazy. He's like, Barney Rubble, trouble.
Yeah. U.S. Steel, you got some lotto, 30 grand lotto ticket there. Hoping to catch maybe some buyout chatter again. X.
Yo, take a look at this win, man. Win
Yeah.
got the juice now.
LLY.
Still going on the LLY? No, it's up 17. Still up 20 actually on the LLY. Wow. Whoa. There is now you're thinking. Because there's nothing here, bro. There's nothing for us here except to sell the options, which apparently the whole world will not allow me to do. Most active line. Yeah, actually, Jesus, can you post the lines on NVIDIA?
Nvidia, yeah.
Somehow I would have a feeling that shit's going to look like a mess, though, anyway.
Yeah, I posted a little earlier. It was a bit messy. It looks even more messy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon, a little protection. That's had a nice move, Amazon.
All right, let's take a look at this. All right, so what do we got here? 70% on the bid here for 600 calls.
Yeah, see, you got a lot of stuff hitting bid over there. Looks like just moving around to me.
Yep. This doesn't look
Position
tasty.
shuffled.
That shit doesn't look like tasty at all. Well, guys. Oh, crap. Oh. Kramis, yeah, you're right. But then, do you do it properly 100%?
What's the video breaking that little bear flag off the tube with it there?
It's a program. It's not real selling. So, Kramis, do you do it properly 100%? 90%? 80%? 70%? Where are you at, Kramis? Huh? I agree with what you're saying. However, the downside to what you're saying is Emens is saying NQ still trading within the first 30 seconds of the opening range today. Yeah, pretty fucking dead out here.
Microsoft, there was some bull flow off the open. Now it looks like some protection. Yeah, definitely some protection. Looks like some out of the money stuff too there. Oh, these are Fed 260s. That's definitely protection. That might even be a put seller closing, to be honest. EOSE pre-earnings. There's no directional betting out here at all.
Yo, I'm ready to go to lunch, man. I don't know.
Yeah, go eat some Dominican, digest, and maybe you come back. Something juicy surfaces.
You know what? I don't think I'm gonna. If I eat Dominican, man, I'm gonna be fucking lazy.
Yeah, you did that all week. You gotta switch it up a little bit. What else?
Yeah.
What are the other options over there? Let
Oh,
me see.
there's tons of options here. I think I'm gonna go with some healthy shit, man. Maybe just drink some nice juice or something.
A nice smoothie or shake, you mean?
Yeah, some shit.
Not bad. Not a bad idea.
Uh-oh, pins.
Where's Pins at?
Pins. I mean, you gotta
That'd be a nice dip buy on the
You get a
pins.
little flush in the VIX and some SPY spec action calls.
What are they buying for the SPY?
What the hell? These are real cheapies.
SPY
What are these?
445s.
445s. Are they serious right now?
Yeah, I love that shit. All right, now look at what's going to happen. Everybody's going to start buying these highs right here on SPY. Probably going to get smoked out here too.
Yeah, you got VIX a little selling that came in there. Roblox, they report this week. Yeah, they got earnings this week. A little more call activity.
Shit opened up at 35.5, bro. It was a nice swing long there, man. Fucking worked out.
Okay, it wasn't. I tried trading it a couple times. This is probably a few weeks back. Didn't go anywhere on an intraday basis. Definitely a swing. This thing wouldn't move for me intraday. Yeah, look at that. They might be gapped up, and then Friday had a nice day. Otherwise, it's been a waste of money.
All right, next roll down. I'm gonna start to
little VIX selling enter in the picture again. God Almighty!
Oh, Smith
They paid 10 cents, by the way, for those 445s. SPY
fucking next to nothing. What?
for free.
No. No, I still have my swing short. I'm gonna go. I don't want to buy up here the swing here, so I'm waiting for a dump on SPY, and I'll add.
Oh, is this why they were playing Amazon puts? When did this come across? 5
And by
minutes
the
ago?
way, notice when that program got hit. That program hits, and look at what happens as a result. It's bullshit. So they use it. They use those programs, trap people, and whoop, rinse and fucking repeat. Meanwhile, those who are emotional about it, they see the program and they're like, let's go short, let's go short, let's go short. Y no funciona.
You got some more Amazon buying with time. Jan 150s.
Amazon, huh?
Yeah, same old shit. Same old shit, yeah.
Yep, 457 on that NVIDIA. No surprise. Oh, come on. Don't just go on SPY, please. Like, give me a fucking pullback, bro.
Oh, man, VIX. Oh, no, sorry. I had it zoomed in. VIX looking to break 15 again to the downside.
Let's take a look at this NVIDIA. Where's that Tesla? 221.5. I'm just not really doing much.
Where is this stock? Where do I know this stock from anyway? Gen Digital? Oh, earnings tomorrow.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and slowly add to long calls on SPY. And then go for the previous high. In fact, if you take a look at SPY, what were the highs from yesterday? The highs from yesterday was around 4.
Friday, please. It wasn't yesterday. Friday. You were too drunk to realize what happened the past 2 days.
I mean, listen, I do be drinking.
What do you drink again?
Mezcal.
Huh?
I get mezcal.
What's that?
Mezcal. It's like a.
It's a Spanish liquor?
No, it's like a. What do you describe mezcal as, guys?
Scotch?
It's like a tequila. It's in that family.
Oh, tequila. Ooh.
It's in that family.
Wow.
But
It's good?
it's like more smokier. And like,
really?
yeah. Mario saying, "Can we follow you on the spy calls?" I wouldn't. I wouldn't. But remember, I'm basically hedging. I'm hedging my shit. Brandy is saying it's gross. Yo, Brandy, I'm coming to Vegas. Are you going to be around? Let's see. Dominican moonshine. That I can't. I can't fuck with.
That sounds intense.
That sounds good, Les.
GSL, some unusual put buying there. They report this week. That's why.
GSL, eh? A.
Yeah, it's earnings shit.
Well, I am officially super blah about all this. In fact, I want to take a nap. Wow. Nice flush there on Spy. That's why you can't chase these programs. Can't chase these programs here. NQ seller trying to contain here. This is what Dan Emus is saying. So they still got it in a range here. So anybody who's going for a break of these ranges here, guys, you see what's happening to you. You see what's happening.
This is tough. This is ideally you want to see underbelly action. You know what I mean? Individual names, so kind of you don't have to rely on the market. But we're not seeing much of any of that.
And then, I mean, look at this. I'm down because I tried to hedge. I'm down 6 on the hedge. So that means if you're over trading around it, around that core position, and you're taking too many losses there, that kind of shoots you
in the foot. Potatoes out of everything, basically. Yeah.
Kind of shoots you in the foot for all this stuff. So
there's a biotech name for you biotech fans out there. IMGN, catching a bull bet.
Emojine or whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, Mutagen. I don't know. Again, I don't think they have any earnings. I don't think that matters. But check if there's any FDA shit due on that. Let's see. Is IV swelling over there? Let me see. Yeah. So there might be something cooking there. IMGN FDA data due or something.
I'm gonna add 25 of the long from here, and then after this trade, I'm chilling. Probably gonna head out.
Yeah, this is the day for it. These defense stocks could use a little bit of a breather here. Looks like they're doing it. This RTX. Yeah, you got a lot of extended moves out there, man.
RTX, huh?
UPST. They report this week. Is that what's going on? You got some put buying. Yep, tomorrow earnings. UPST. So all earnings names. Catching any action. No change at all in sentiment. Squeezometer still a sizzling 70. Anti-VIX has been fried for a week. Interesting. You got VVIX pushing a little bit higher. Again, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes could be early clue. But I stress the word early because it could be a day or two early of a potential rinse coming.
Right.
That's the volleyball VVIX.
Right.
So nothing we could do about that yet. And just up a little bit, but it is green.
Program up, program down, guys. Program up, program down. Either play that game of it, wait for those programs and fade them, or 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 don't. You know what I mean? Do not go for a breakout and breakdown. You ain't gonna get it. You're not gonna get it. And if you keep trying for it, by the end of the day, you're gonna be sitting there looking at a fucking huge day
All
of losses.
scuffed up. You'll be all scuffed up.
Yep. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. See if I
Yeah, a
can get
little Bank of America put action. Cheap.
Bank of
The
America.
bank still selling? Okay.
That GS, yeah, down 5
Yeah,
now.
Bowman, right? You pointed that out earlier. Down 5.
Today's a range day, Lucci. You know, we said we're going to call it out.
Yes, sir.
About an hourly range.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
$18. Yeah, again, you don't have any economic data. You're quiet on the news front. Lack of catalyst.
Absolutely terrible.
Yeah, this shit's really starting to die out. Global Liquidity Watch. What's this? Yeah.
All right, so another pop here. I still got 200 of the long calls. I'll stop out at lows. Basically, it's just a hedge here at this point. But even the daily premiums are coming off on IV.
That's going to be the problem, right? The drain
even
just.
even the daily premiums, you ain't getting
Yep.
shit on. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
not a day for options, that's for sure.
nah, man, nah. Yo, I'm out. I'm out of this shit, man. Out of this shit.
Yeah, we'll get something to eat, relax, check back in
Yeah.
later on. We'll see,
Yeah, I'm up
climate
50.
change.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a put buyer in this earlier? I think there was. Now there's calls. All earnings. You got some unusual buying in this GEN this morning, but they report tomorrow before the open. Girl Elliot Nancy. It bought a nice chunk too. 5,200 of those GEN calls. Could easily be short hedging as well into earnings GEN. All earnings shit.
That's 11 a.m. Highly expected. Speaks about financial stability at Duke University. Text is expected as well as a Q&A from the moderator.
Look at this. What a mess. Look at that price action. Jesus Christ. DraftKings, little itsy bitsy sweeper. 35 and a halves for the week. DraftKings up a little more today. Damn, DraftKings. A little more adding in that GEN for earnings, November 18th. Oh, shit. What happened? It froze up here? There's some oil numbers coming out here. Even Squawk is dead.
ECB's Holzman says, I don't expect any reduction in rates soon. Eventually will happen. But
ECB's Holzman saying don't expect any reduction in rates soon. Eventually will happen, but for the time being, does not expect to see it. Holzman says need to stay vigilant. Not really worried about growth outlook because despite big hikes, we still have stagflation. Holzman says it definitely belongs to those that think we should be very careful. We should stand ready to raise rates again if needed, says Holzman. Fed's Cook also speaking, saying financial system risks have risen in recent years. It's important to enhance resilience at large banks because banking system is sound and resilient, says Fed's Cook. Cook not commenting directly on monetary policy.